Okay, so I think this one is the last part. Okay, so these are the miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous modifications. Then let me go first with the pick guard. Pick guard. Majority of players of the bass guitar do not use the pick, so I don't know why you need to pick guard. So this one is well, clearly for aesthetic purposes, doesn't affect the tone. Okay, so it's more for art. So this is not really a crucial, part of your bass unless you're covering something up that is really important. For example, if you are shielding a jazz bass, okay, uh, for you to shield this neck pickup properly, the under surface of this picker should also have a contact point that has the copper or the aluminum foil, okay, or whatever material you used for shielding to reduce noise, right? So that's it. Okay, and in this case, in my bass, the battery cavity is here. The battery cavity is here. It's not okay in the back. The battery's cavity is here. I don't know why. the the technician actually put it here. So this is to cover the battery cavity, so it will not fall off. Okay, so this pick guard is nothing really. It will not really affect the tone. Okay, it's just for aesthetic purposes. I mean, I love the look of it. Okay, another modification. Okay, frets. Okay, frets, the fret wires. Some people, but I think it's more for the guitar players. Okay, in the bass, I commonly see the medium jumbo frets. Okay, medium jumbo. I think this one is medium jumbo. Okay, uh, it doesn't really affect the tone. Okay, but however, the only time that you will replace your frets is if they are already have these depressions because of usually bad strings. If you have bad strings, you will have a premature fret damage. But if you're using quality strings, it won't be an issue. Okay, for example, this one. So these are the Adarios. So I'm using quality strings to protect, okay, these frets because refretting jobs are actually expensive. Alright, so another modification that you can do, strap locks. Okay, strap locks. If you are a wild player, okay, if you're not like me, who is well, I don't really move that much, okay, in the stage. But if you're the type that actually jumps around and does you toss your bass around and you would like to do the whirling, right? You need strap locks so that your guitar will not fall off. Right? Strap locks are a great help for that. Okay, so these are just miscellaneous. Okay, and of course you can modify your output jack. Okay, input jack pala. Sorry, input jack. Input jack. You can modify your input jack so that this one will not be easily pulled. Okay, you can put it here, you can put it here. As long as it is stable, then it's already good. So, of course, the subtle ones will be paint job. Okay? If you're not content with that, or you have a sudden change in your taste, you want, for example, me, if I suddenly change my mind to change the color of this one to green, no? If you have the money, why not? So these are the already the menial modifications. Okay, so among the mods that I have discussed, okay, the most important are the strings. Okay, so I highly recommend in my opinion, this is the most important. If you will buy a bass, okay, change the stock strings. Change the stock strings so that you will enjoy, okay, playing. So a bass is fine in general as long as it is set up properly. Okay, you feel good playing it. Okay, because your tone will change as you evolve. Okay, you will develop new techniques. Okay, new techniques in playing the bass. I'm not I don't pluck like this at the beginning of my bass playing. I used to pluck like this. So my thumb is actually resting on the pickup. Now I do this so that I notice that if I do this, the sound is rounder, okay, and fuller. Alright, so there. Uh, those are the modifications that you can do. So again, it boils down to how well you know your bass. Okay, so don't be afraid to research. Okay, stop. Okay, just stop and look and think about it because some of these materials are actually expensive. Okay, these are actually the pickups are expensive. Okay, uh, here in the Philippines, this one cost me 10,000 pesos or $200, around $200. This one is around 5,000 pesos. Okay, excluding labor, very good onboard preamp. This bridge will cost me around 5,000 pesos also. Okay, so I really didn't need this. Okay, I didn't really need this. I didn't really need to replace this. Okay, I didn't really need to replace this. Okay, I mean the base was fine even without these modifications. Okay, these are just a personal thing. Yeah, I just want to explore. Well, if you're blessed that you have money, why not? Okay, but if you are in the budget, okay, you don't really necessarily need to replace these. Okay, so I'm already way past 7 minutes 30. I'm already boring you, sorry. So there, I hope this series helped. Okay, this series helped, and I hope I have helped you in deciding. Okay, again, this is just a guide, and these are not hard and fast rules. These are just these are just a few guidelines for you to uh, to help you think about what modifications are the best for your base. Okay, so take care.